Brian, does it help to generate audience interest if we call the event something other than a panel?
You don't have to call it a panel. If it is a panel, I guess I'm more in truth in advertising likely to call it a panel because I wouldn't want people to perceive bait and switch. Coming in, oh, there's going to be, it's a panel. Okay, let's see how it goes. Now, again, it depends. Now the question, well, what's the difference between a panel and when is a group of people on stage not a panel? Okay, if you reframe it as a talk show is a more conversational, usually fluffier version of a panel. So this is where, to go to your point, it's like, okay, what if you don't call it a panel? I think you can go with it if it's not a panel, but you have to make it not panel-ish. I mean, there's 5 people sitting in chairs or benches on a row facing the audience, it's a panel. No matter what you call it, it's a panel. They'll perceive it as a panel, it is a panel. On the other hand, if there's a set and they're comfy chairs and they're at angles to each other, it could be a talk show. Now, talk shows are basically a panel, but you have to make it feel more like a talk show. Fluffier questions before they get edgy. The moderator is a little more gushing, a little more sucking up. That's just so it can be a talk show. You can also call it an interview. It's like, okay, so we're going to do a trio. We're going to do an interview quartet. Well, let's interview a quartet, interviewing 4 people. Kind of sounds like a panel. But again, you by calling it an interview, it's going to be much more back and forth, and the moderator, the facilitator, interjecting more of him or herself. That's what makes it more of a interview versus a panel. A panel, the facilitator isn't really injecting as much of their personality into it, whereas with an interview or a talk show, they are.